Hello everybody, what is up and welcome to the Minecraft home screen. And you might be wondering, what the heck are we doing here? I already did a playthrough of Minecraft once before, but that was just a regular plain old boring playthrough. But in this video, I am going to be starting a playthrough of something totally new and different. Well, I guess it's not really totally new. It's been around for quite a while, and that is, I'm going to create a new world. Come on. Oh, whoops. Create new world. And I'm going to go to owned by me. I only own 3 things. I have Ultimate Dragons, which is okay, but I'm not really super interested in that. Maybe one day I'll do a playthrough of it, but not this time. And then I have Realism 1 block and then 1 block. I don't remember if Realism 1 block works or not. I think... I don't remember, but this is the one I'm going to be doing, is the 1 block from Dodo Studios. And I'm going to rename it. Let's see. Roberts 1 block. Okay. So... and the game is always set to, it's always set to survival and it's always set to peaceful, but there are actually mobs in this, mod, but, let's go ahead and just get started straight away and I'll show you what happens. Alright, the world is created as a flat world, so there's no mountains or anything like that. And the world is built from a template, so that means we can't earn trophies. Yeah, create anyways. And I actually have something kind of embarrassing to admit. This is actually my 3rd time trying to do this Let's Play. 3rd freaking time. The first time, I got about 4 or 5 episodes in when tragedy struck, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna start over again. But of course, I messed up on like 2 things. First of all, I messed up on making a cobblestone generator where accidentally I made it wrong. And basically, that's an interesting sound effect. Dink! Where basically I was trying to make a cobblestone generator and I fucked up and accidentally turned the lava block into obsidian, and I'm going to include that clip here with the ultimate weapon that I missed, and it's like, God, that sucks. Anyways, so here's how you make the most basic cobblestone generator. Hopefully I didn't fuck this up. Oh no, I fucked it up! And then the other thing that I messed up on was I was expanding my land, but I was like trying to protect a chicken from being eaten by a fox. I don't know why, because I would have gotten more chickens eventually, like crops. No! Oh, you were trying. You thought, fox. You thought you were cooking. You thought you would get me, but you didn't. You didn't. Haha. No! Oh, fuck. Okay. But, basically, I accidentally uncrouched at the wrong time and fell to my death. So I decided to start over again. But, just as I was about to go and upload... this room is cool, by the way. Just as I was about to go and upload, the first episode of my 2nd time playing through, which, again, I recorded about 4 or 5 episodes in, and then just yesterday, or should I say, well, yeah, it was yesterday, I was trying to upload the first episode before work, and then I realized, oh shit, for some reason, it hadn't recorded it. Anyways, you can follow, Dodo Studios at all these different, things on Instagram, X, and YouTube. And you can also leave a rating of 5 stars. So I highly suggest doing that. Start het spel. Spiel. Empezar el juego. Start the game. Starte das Spiel. Demarer le jeu. Demarer? I'm probably butchering all these pronunciations, but basically this is start the game in like 5 different languages. Hey, what about all the other different languages? There's like 40 or 50 other languages in the world. And there's not even Japanese on here. I'm just kidding. Anyways. Ooh, that's cool. That's a cool effect. Anyways. Oh, I thought I had to walk into the, I thought I had to walk into that one portal. Anyways. Break the 1 block below you. And you wanna stay crouched here when you first start off, otherwise you're gonna fall into the abyss and die. Anyways, so this is how the 1 block works. Basically, we're just floating in a void of endless space, and there's no ground to start with, so we have to just, you know, keep destroying the 1 block and getting ground to stand on, or expanding the ground to stand on. Anyways, I should probably explain. Basically, like I said, I messed up on my second playthrough because I didn't realize that I hadn't recorded, that the first episode didn't record correctly, and so it sucked because I was doing pretty good on my second attempt. I had made a cobblestone generator successfully, and pretty early on too, by the way. And I was even starting to build my house, and things were actually starting to look up. And I was doing good. And wow, we already have a pig. Oh, it's a baby pig. Hey, baby piggy. So cute. Anyways. So, basically, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep expanding this land. I'm just going to keep expanding the land, like, indefinitely. Like, more and more and more. But something you can do is you could just, like, grow trees and put down, like, wooden planks. Or what I like to do is make half slabs of wooden planks. And you can expand the land that way. You know, create platforms like that. But, oh, hey, we already got our first upgrades. Sweet. But I'm not going to do that on this playthrough. I'm just going to keep expanding the land until we have just like a ton of space and a ton of land. And hey, we already got watermelon. Nice. So yeah, this is how the 1 block works, is you just gotta keep breaking the 1 block, and you gotta keep getting materials, and you gotta keep expanding stuff. And yeah. I plan on doing this as a long-form series, where I'm gonna do it for a long time, until I get bored. Yep. Aw, man. You know what I'm gonna have to do, though? I'm gonna have to, hold on, I'll do it after I do this real fast. No, that's not where I meant to put that. Okay, pick it up, don't let it fall. Now, the thing is that the 1 block will keep spawning stuff, and we could stand on the 1 block, and I gotta not lose where the 1 block is. Come on, be something else so I can know that it's the 1 block. See, just for a brief instance, sand formed, but it fell because, unfortunately, the 1 block still obeys the rules of gravity, which means that if sand or gravel spawn, it's just going to fall instantly. So what I'm going to do, this is a little bit risky, is I'm going to go into this water, and I'm going to place a block underneath. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Oh, that was risky. That was super risky. Alright. Sweet. So now we have a block underneath the one block, so now I can collect sand and gravel whenever sand and gravel form. But obviously I gotta keep expanding the land more so that I have more space to walk on without having to risk falling into the abyss like that water that's still going down, because you'll die and you'll lose all your stuff. Of course, I've actually learned that if you quit out of the game fast enough and you know, load your save or reload your game, you can save your stuff. But the thing is that since I'm recording this on the PS4 with the you know, PS4 share function, if I did that, it would stop the recording. So I don't want to do that. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna be extremely careful and stay crouched like forever. And hey, we got a chicken. Yay! The first of many. I do eventually plan on building a house and making a cobblestone generator, but I only really need the cobblestone generator for tools. I mean, I could technically make infinite cobblestone and make cobblestone slabs and, you know, make platforms that way, but I kind of don't want to do that. I just want to keep expanding the land, and eventually I'll build a house and I'll build a farm area for growing crops, and eventually I'll make an area large enough to you know, put the animals, to build fencing areas for the animals. That's gonna take a lot though. That's why it's actually probably a better idea to just plant trees, grow them, get planks, and then you know, make platforms out of the planks or the cobblestone. Now see, here this gravel would have fallen if I hadn't put that one block underneath it. I remember my first time doing one block, I lost a lot of sand and gravel because of that. Now, I have a decent amount of wood, so I can make tools. Here, let's put some more dirt down. Oh my gosh, this music is so loud. This background music. So anyways, yeah, how's everybody's night going? My night's going alright. I just got off work and I'm extremely tired. I have not been feeling super great, so if I sound a little bit junky or if I clear my throat here and there, I apologize. And if you ever lose where the one block is, you can always tell which block is the one block by these rainbow sparklies. They'll come out of it. Although most of the time what I prefer to do is I like to, let's see, take the oak logs and make planks out of them. And then the other thing you want to do is you can just go over here to the crafting menu and bam, make a crafting table. Now with this crafting table, I like to put it right near where the one block is to mark where the one block's at, and I usually end up surrounding the one block with you know, a furnace and a treasure chest, which I'm probably gonna do that. Let's also make birch and the you know, cherry wood planks. Yeah, cherry planks, that's what they're called. Anyways, now I can actually craft chests. Boom. Boom bossa bing. Got our chests. I'm also gonna craft some sticks. Oh good, it's not using up my oak. Oh, it is. It's using random sticks from the oak and oh, okay, I see. It's whichever one has the most. Alright, well, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, hey. Wait. How did I get an axe? I didn't make a wooden axe, did I? I might have accidentally made a wooden axe. Anyways. I'm actually gonna put this chest down so that I have storage space. And I'm gonna do it like that. Alright, let's put away stuff that's important so that I don't risk losing it. Sand. I'm gonna keep the water bucket. I like to keep food in my hand too. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of anything that's not important. That and that. And actually, did I just... I thought I accidentally just put the water down. And I'll make there we go. These are the two main tools you're going to be using until we get it upgraded enough. Until we get the one block upgraded enough to, you know, start getting cobblestone. Can you please watch out, wolf or dog? I don't want to aggro you. Because it would be very bad to aggro you right now. Okay, can you move? Can you move, please? I think that eventually phantoms will spawn. Because I do remember having a playthrough where I was just like, expanding my land once, and then all of a sudden I just got hit off by a stupid ass phantom. So, and those spawn if you haven't slept in a bed for like 3 days. So I've really got to get to work on stuff. I gotta keep working on the one block until sheep spawns. Thankfully it was a wolf that spawned and not a fox, otherwise it would have killed the chicken. What I like to do though is I like to lag. I like to save up my chicken eggs so that in case the chickens do get killed by the by a fox, I can just, you know, freaking here, put the beetroot seeds away. Yeah, this music is loud. Yeah, save the eggs so that way in case there's a chicken apocalypse or genocide by a fox, I can you know, make more. But let's keep focusing on expanding our land. Man, my nose has been stuffy all day today. Work was rough today too. The first thing they had me do was I had to fix all these planters that we have out in our garden center on our steel. And I had to unplug all of the stuff that had been plugged. But the problem is that out in our garden center, there are like tons of pigeons. And they tend to poop and make nests in lots of those planters. So I had to deal with lots of bird shit. So it made my arms super duper itchy. And also it was just really gross. And I hope it doesn't give me a respiratory infection. Although my sister was recently sick, so I think I'm starting to get a little bit what she had. Excuse me. Oh man. Gotta hurry. Yay, see that Sam would have fallen to the abyss if I hadn't put in the one dirt block underneath it. Another pig? Come on. We've gotten pigs, chicken, and cow, and a wolf, but no sheep so far. And another pig! Okay, get out of the way, pig. Man, yeah, eventually I'm gonna have to make pickaxes, but for now, for the time being, we'll just focus on... Pig, get out of the way! I don't want to accidentally push you off, little piglet. Oh man. It's so relaxing. I don't remember the music being this loud though. Maybe I just have my headphones turned up a bit too much. Yeah, there we go. I couldn't even hardly hear myself talk over the sound of that frickin' background music. I mean, it's beautiful and it's peaceful and relaxing, but still. Which reminds me, I did see this one question on like a Facebook group that I'm a part of, where it was talking about how if you had to play, like, you could earn $1 million if you, like, it was just a hypothetical situation though, but it was basically saying if you had to play one game for 16 hours a day, or 18 hours a day. Get out of the way, all you stupid animals! Jesus Christ, they're so insistent. So if you had to play one game for 18 hours a day for a whole year to earn $1 million, which game would it be? Of course, I would not be able to do that because that is daunting. That is insane. Freaking 18 hours in a day, that's literally only enough time to give you freaking 6 hours to sleep, eat, and use the bathroom, which to me, that does not seem worth it. I would literally be done after like a month or two. I don't think I'd be able to hold up for that long. But anyways, the question was like, what game would you play? And I was like thinking about it and thinking, well, if it was like a whole series of games, like Final Fantasy or Pokemon, I'd probably be able to do it a lot easier. I'm gonna make a sword. I'm gonna make a whole tool set here. Shoot, I'll even make a hoe. But I want to make more shovels. And another axe. Okay, I guess we're just gonna make another one. I didn't mean to make that third axe. It's fine. And actually, I'm gonna move these things over. Because, yeah. Alright, alright. I like to have the sword in my first slot. Here, we'll have shovels in this slot. And pickaxe in that slot. There we go. It's not like the optimal setup. Yeah, actually, let's switch these. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's more like how I would like it to be. Anyways, so like I was saying, if I had to pick one game though, just one specific game, I would say Minecraft. Minecraft, like my coworker was like, no, I'd fall asleep. But like my coworker was saying Destiny 2, and it's like, yeah, but like, dude, I wouldn't be able to maintain my concentration with that game either. But with Minecraft, I could just keep doing this forever. I could just keep doing one block forever. If that were the case. Well, obviously not forever. I eventually need to sleep. I did not mean to plant that. Stop planting. It's because I'm crouched. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do any game forever. Obviously, you'd run out of gas and you'd have to sleep eventually. But it would be enough to keep my concentration. But like I was saying, if I had to do it for 18 hours a day, yeah, no, there'd be no way. I would be dead before the end of that year. I would be so exhausted, both mentally and physically. But I was thinking, like, if I were to do something like that, I would have to like stock up on so much stuff. I'd have to stock up on, first of all, quick and easy food items, like ramen and like frozen meals. And then I'd also have to stock up on, because I wouldn't be able to go shopping. There wouldn't be enough time to go shopping. So I'd have to stock up on, like, enough food to last for a year. So like I said, ramen and like frozen meals. And then I'd have to have like tons of soda and energy drinks. Again, enough to last for a full year. And that's just ridiculous. I mean, unless I could just run down to the grocery store and shop super duper fast in like less than an hour, which, I mean, there is a Walmart close to me that's like only about like a 15-minute drive away, but yeah, like I said, 6 hours is just not enough. Maybe if I was younger, I'd be able to do something like that, but since I'm older, there's no way. I'm an old man now. I'm just kidding. I'm only 33, but I feel old now. But yeah, life hasn't been too bad for me, other than my work being over tiring. But man, I've been wanting to get back into streaming, and this seems like it would be the perfect game to stream. And that was also something I thought about for that challenge, whatever that it was talking about, is that it didn't, like, it says you have to play the game for 18 hours a day. It doesn't say anything about not being able to stream it, so I could stream it and make money off of monetization or whatever, while also, you know, getting in those 18 hours. But then, of course, there'd be a bunch of people who would be, like, in the chat being like, go to sleep! I remember when I was streaming, I would stream for only, like, a few hours, and people would already be like, take a break. Gosh dang it, I keep misplacing these blocks. Already my land is looking way more expanded than I thought it would be. Wow. I think I've done a decent amount. Eventually, the reason why I made a sword, because eventually mobs will spawn, like enemy mobs will spawn out of this one block. And I've got to be prepared for that. Although the one block hasn't gotten to the point yet where any enemy mobs have spawned, and also no cobblestone, or as I like to call them, the mineral blocks of the game. None of the like hard minerals that I need the pickaxe to break have spawned yet. It just sucks that once you get to a certain point, though, sometimes some of the blocks that spawn, you need like a stronger version, because like the stone pickaxe, I mean the wooden pickaxe would only do so much. But oh yay, sheep! No, don't kill the sheepy! Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, such a shame. Oh man, on my last playthrough, a wolf killed a sheep and also jumped off the side going after it. Man, I didn't even get a single block of wool out of that. Man, that sucks. See, this is why I gotta expand my land more. Whoa. Oh, I thought that the wolf was attacking something else. I'm like, wait, is there another sheep? No, it was de-aggroing. Also, the one block tends to give you a bunch of useless stuff out of it too, like these freaking pink petals, man, they're useless. Same with this stuff, the pottery shards, those are useless. And they give you so many buckets of water too. Yeah, it gives you a lot of useless stuff. Oh man. I would keep recording, except for, unfortunately, I only have like 2 minutes left. Eventually, I'm gonna have to plant some of these oak saplings. Here, let me just put these dirt blocks down to expand the land a little bit more, and then I'll call it for this episode, because I only have a short time left. I only have about a minute left. So hopefully, in the next episode, I'll work more on the one block, and I'll be able to upgrade it yet again. And every single upgrade, you know, the one block takes more and more to get to the next level, as you can clearly see. Boom! 500 for the next one. Alright. So hopefully in the next episode I'll be able to get more sheep to spawn, and I'll be able to expand the land more, so that hopefully that doesn't happen again, where the sheeps get chased off the ledge, and I'll be able to get wool and make a bed and sleep before phantoms start spawning, because that's the worst thing ever, when the phantoms spawn and you get knocked off the side. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down in the comments below, and let me know what kind of other mod you would like to see me try and do. Although I'm going to work on this one for quite a while, and I do eventually want to do Skyblock. So yeah, and subscribe to my channel. I'm Robert LPs, and this has been Minecraft 1 Block. See you guys next time. Bye!